Diabetes, a chronic disease known for its persistent high blood sugar levels, has become alarmingly prevalent across the globe. Lifestyle factors play a significant role in managing, or, unfortunately, exacerbating the condition. This video will delve into the worst 5 worst habits that can accelerate diabetes, backed by compelling scientific evidence. Hold tight, for we have saved the worst for last. But before we continue, if you appreciate all the information and the research that goes into making a video like this, it does help out tremendously if you hit the like button or hit subscribe. Thank you, and let's begin. Let's start our list with a silent accelerator of diabetes: chronic sleep deprivation. Everyone loves a good night's sleep, but how many of us really prioritize it? The National Sleep Foundation recommends 7-9 hours of sleep for adults per night. However, numerous studies suggest that a significant portion of the population regularly gets less sleep than recommended. This sleep deficit might seem harmless, but research says otherwise. According to a study in Diabetologia, individuals who slept less than 5 hours a night for a week experienced a 16% decrease in insulin sensitivity, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes. Number 4 on our list is smoking. Despite well-known links to lung cancer and heart disease, smoking's relationship with diabetes often goes unnoticed. The American Diabetes Association has reported that smokers are 30–40% more likely to develop type 2 diabetes than non-smokers. This risk increases with the number of cigarettes smoked. A study in The Lancet confirms this, suggesting a causal link between smoking and diabetes, attributing the effect to increased inflammation and oxidative stress induced by smoking. Now let's talk about something seemingly innocuous: a sedentary lifestyle. If you're spending hours sitting in front of screens or behind desks, beware. The Diabetes Prevention Program, DPP study, revealed that people with prediabetes who incorporated moderate physical activity into their routine, about 30 minutes per day, reduced their risk of developing diabetes by 58%. The study concluded that regular physical activity enhances the body's sensitivity to insulin and helps manage blood sugar levels. Next in line, at number 2, is the habit of consuming processed foods. It's easy to grab a bag of chips or heat up a microwave dinner, but what's the cost? An article published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition explains the role of processed foods in promoting type 2 diabetes. The study observed that people who regularly consumed processed foods, particularly those high in sugars and unhealthy fats, had a higher risk of developing diabetes. The culprits have hidden sugars and the low nutritional value of these foods, causing blood sugar spikes and insulin resistance over time. Finally, we've arrived at the number 1, the worst habit accelerating diabetes: consistent overeating. Overeating leads to obesity, which is a significant risk factor for diabetes. A study published in the journal Diabetes Care found that each additional kilogram of body weight increases the risk of diabetes by 4.5%. The study further illustrated that overeating, especially foods high in sugars and unhealthy fats, leads to weight gain, contributing to increased body fat and inflammation. This, in turn, can lead to insulin resistance and the onset of type 2 diabetes. Overeating is not just about quantity, it's also about quality. Consuming large quantities of sugary beverages is a form of overeating that deserves special mention. Research published in The Lancet showed that individuals who regularly consumed 1 to 2 sugary drinks a day had a 26% greater risk of developing type 2 diabetes than those who drank less than 1 sugary drink a month. Avoiding the worst habits that accelerate diabetes can certainly present challenges, especially if you have developed ingrained behaviors over time. However, with commitment, determination, and support, it is possible to make positive changes and adopt healthier habits. While it may require effort and discipline, the long-term benefits of managing and preventing diabetes make it worthwhile. To start avoiding the worst habits that accelerate diabetes, here are some key steps you can take. Follow a well-balanced diet that includes whole, unprocessed foods. Focus on consuming a variety of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats. Limit your intake of sugary beverages, processed snacks, and foods high in saturated and trans fats. Excess body weight is a risk factor for diabetes. Aim to achieve and maintain a healthy weight through a combination of a balanced diet and regular physical activity. Consult with a healthcare professional or registered dietitian for personalized guidance. Engage in regular physical activity to help control blood sugar levels and improve insulin sensitivity. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise per week, along with strength training exercises 2 or more days a week. Chronic stress can impact blood sugar levels and overall health. Find healthy ways to manage stress, such as practicing relaxation techniques, engaging in hobbies, spending time with loved ones, or seeking professional help if needed. Be mindful of portion sizes to avoid overeating. Use smaller plates and bowls, read food labels, and be aware of serving sizes. Work with a registered dietitian to develop a meal plan that meets your nutritional needs. In conclusion, while the development of diabetes is influenced by genetic and environmental factors, lifestyle habits play a crucial role. By understanding and addressing these worst habits, chronic sleep deprivation, smoking, leading a sedentary lifestyle, consuming processed foods, and overeating, we can potentially prevent or delay the onset of this chronic disease. Remember, it's not about perfection, but about progression. It can be daunting to overhaul your entire lifestyle at once. Instead, try tackling these habits one at a time. Start by setting achievable goals, like swapping out one processed food item a week with a healthier alternative, or taking a brisk walk around the block after dinner. Keep in mind that changing lifelong habits takes time and patience. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it seems. Small changes accumulate over time and can lead to substantial health benefits. For instance, just a 7% decrease in body weight can reduce the risk of developing diabetes by 58%, according to the Diabetes Prevention Program study. Education plays a key role in combating diabetes. Knowledge about unhealthy habits and their contribution to diabetes acceleration can spark motivation to pursue healthier choices. Share this knowledge with your family and friends. Encourage one another in your journeys towards a healthier lifestyle. Healthcare professionals, too, play a vital role. Regular checkups allow for early detection and intervention, further emphasizing the importance of maintaining a good relationship with your healthcare provider. Above all, remember that your journey towards health is just that, a journey. Some days will be harder than others. There may be setbacks, but don't let them deter you. Rather, let them be the fuel to drive your perseverance. Because every step you take towards breaking these habits is a step away from diabetes, and a step towards a healthier, happier life. Lastly, be mindful that these lifestyle changes complement medical treatments. They don't replace them. If you're diagnosed with diabetes or prediabetes, it's crucial to follow your healthcare provider's advice on managing your condition, which may include medication, regular monitoring of blood sugar levels, and personalized dietary advice. The menace of diabetes may seem intimidating, but remember, we have the power to control our habits. It is in our hands to prevent our daily routines from becoming silent accelerators of diabetes. It's time we reevaluate our habits, not out of fear, but out of love for the healthy life we deserve.